Hey YouTube, it's your girl Portia K. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be reacting to alpha male TikTok. What is an alpha male? Let's Google. What is an alpha male? An alpha male is a term people use to describe a person who is seen as the dominant or most influential person in a group. The idea originally comes from studies of animal behavior, like wolves, where the alpha was considered the leader of the pack. An alpha male is typically described as a man who is confident, takes leadership roles, is assertive or dominant, often has social influence or respect from others, appears decisive and self-assured. In our current modern culture, the term alpha male has completely changed. Nowadays, especially on social media, this is a title that men have created for themselves. So in modern culture, through social media, an alpha male is seen as someone that's very ego-driven, narcissistic, controlling, aggressive, and most importantly, an alpha male these days think men must dominate others. Men are superior. One thing I've observed, people who are self-proclaimed alpha males, those are like the Andrew Tates, those are the Charlie Kirks, those are the, I'm trying to think because I don't really pay attention to these male podcasters. They're the Andrew Tates, the Charlie Kirks, the, what do they call it? The Fresh and Fit podcast, those type of guys. So for today, I'm doing the Lord's work. I'm putting myself through pain. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. And I'm forcing myself to listen to an 8-minute compilation video. I'm not on this side of TikTok. I'm very curious to see the type of content these type of people consume. I already know it's going to trigger me. So I'm going to try really, really hard not to get mad. If you want to follow me on social media, if YouTube is not enough, I completely understand. Look at the material. I get it. I'm also on TikTok. I'm also on Instagram. Those links will be down in the description below. We have fun over there, okay? I normally play the video on my laptop, but I just decided to play it on my TV because I'm gonna get so irritated. Okay.
Can I ask you one more question?
Fire away, honey.
Okay. If you have only one place in your heart for one woman, or you want to have one woman in your heart, I think you said, why don't you just commit to one and choose to be faithful to her?
I'm just not wired that way. I spent my whole 20s trying to fix myself. Thought something was wrong with me.
You're a man of self-control. You work out, you do business.
Yeah.
You can possess your own power and direct it the way you want to direct it.
It's not how I am. It's not how I am.
You think that might be a limited mindset?
I think it's none of your business, but I don't want you to think I'm triggered by you. I'm not.
Okay.
I saw somebody say that, and I think that's interesting. I think you're annoying, but I'm not triggered. You know what I'm saying? No, you are. You're annoying in like this goody two-shoes type way, and that's fine. I'm going to live my life on my terms, unapologetically, like truly. So you can ask me this 85 different ways. At the end of the day, I'm going to walk out of here the same man.
One thing I find hilarious is when these alpha males, when you meet them with logic, they get so mad. Like when you present them with logic and facts that they can't refute, they get so annoyed. It's really funny. It's actually not funny because sometimes that can get you killed. These type of men specifically, they're very fragile. As tough as they like to present themselves on the outside, they're very emotionally fragile, and you can end up getting killed because they just can't handle the truth. They can't handle it. This man is basically presenting himself as someone that's disciplined. So if you're someone that's disciplined, why can't you be faithful? Why can't you be monogamous? They love to push these ideas and to push these standards and these rules onto women, rules that they can't even follow themselves. So I just find it really funny that he got mad.
You don't think women should get the right to vote?
No, I don't.
Why?
No. Because men are signed up for selective service. If feminists want the right to vote, right, then it should come with the draft. Where are the feminists fighting for equality in this situation?
Feminists actually, they want the draft abolished. There should be no draft, so men and women shouldn't be drafted. That is also equality, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. I've never heard him talk about that, but
Do you listen to a lot of feminist ideology? Do you read books? Do you listen to lectures? How do you listen to a lot of that stuff?
I'd say I talk to feminists all the time.
Right. I haven't seen you talk to an actual scholar once. You just talk to kind of random women.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, that's fair to say. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say you talk to feminists, you just mean like random women off the street. Not like a scholar.
That's say they're feminists.
I can't stand this bitch. I can't stand her. What's her name? Like Pearl? I'm a girl's girl. One thing you'll never catch me is intentionally hating on another woman. But this bitch, no, she's the exception. I can't stand her. If you search up pick me on Google, you will see her face, which is ironic. It's like you want to be chosen so bad, and yet you're still single. None of these men would choose you. Imagine selling out your fellow girlies just to not be chosen. How embarrassing. I think she genuinely forgets she's a woman. I think she forgets the stuff she's so against. She's still a woman at the end of the day. The men that you're trying so hard to impress, they still don't respect you. If they're able to comfortably sit in the room with you and talk about how feminism should not be a thing, how women are dumb, and you are just sitting there like agreeing, you're one of those dumb women. They're also talking about you. You're not the exception. You look dumb.
Too many guys are running around being super thirsty. A healthy relationship dynamic is one in which the woman wants sex more than the guy does. When the woman is begging you for sex, that's a sign that you're doing things right. That's a sign that you're laying pipe properly. That's the correct dynamic.
I mean, I guess I kind of agree with him. Yeah. If a woman is initiating, that means she enjoys doing those things with you. If she's not initiating, I'm sorry to tell you, having sex with you is not an enjoyable experience for her. So before you start blaming the woman for why she's not initiating sex, you're gonna start blaming women for why they no longer want to sleep with you. Do some internal work. Ask yourself, what are you doing? What are you doing for her not to want to sleep with you? Clock it.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Does Destiny fulfill you?
Yeah, of course.
So then, why is it open?
Because we like to f around.
So he doesn't then.
They have an open relationship.
Yep.
You're 100%
You
open.
can try to put on your insecurities out there, that's fine. Are your women not enough for you? You have a one-sided open relationship, right?
Because you said that you love him for him.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
But if you did, why go somewhere else?
Well, why do you f other women?
No, because I want to, but you.
Yeah,
said,
because I want to.
No, you said earlier.
Does that mean that you don't
he
love your women?
fulfills you.
Does that mean that you don't love your partner because you go f other people?
For you, yeah.
No, for you. I'm asking
Not for
you.
me, for you.
Yeah, I'm the same as you. In logic.
And I'm confused.
Can you understand that?
I definitely do.
Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? They love to put rules onto women that they cannot follow themselves. This man can't even be loyal to his own woman and is confidently on camera. Oh, hold on. My girlfriend is calling. My baby's calling me. Hi, babe. God, I was yelling at the camera. I'm watching alpha male TikTok compilations and it's triggering me. Say your 2 cents. You're gonna be in the video.
What can I say?
Same men are trash. She doesn't agree with me clearly. You know, like those like podcasts where like they bring women and they like try and debate them. Was this woman who's like in an open relationship basically, and she's sharing that like I love my partner, but like, you know, I can like I still sleep with other people because my relationship is open. And this guy's trying to shame her by saying like basically like you're a whore for wanting to do that. Why do you want to sleep with other women? I mean, sleep with other like men. And she's like, because I want to. She's like, you sleep with other women and you are in a relationship. And he's like, yes, I am. She's like, so why do you do it? Exactly. Exactly.
What's wrong with people? Like, what makes you think that you have the fucking right to do that, but I don't? That's okay. Men are trash. If that's what you're saying.
Men love to create rules and standards that they can't even follow. They can't even follow it, but they want women to do it. Like, it's control. They want to control a woman's autonomy. And the second they realize that a woman has choices often more choices than they do. A lot of these alpha males, the only way they're able to attract these women is through manipulation and lies. So the fact that this man has a whole girlfriend, wife, I don't know, and he's openly admitting that he also sleeps with other women, but this girl is also doing the same thing and he has an issue with
I want to, but you.
Yeah, because I want to.
No, you said earlier.
Does that mean that you don't love your women?
fulfills-
Does that mean that you don't love your partner because you go with other people?
For you, yeah.
No, for you. I'm
Not
asking
for
you.
me, for you.
Yeah, I'm the same as you. Same logic.
And I'm confused.
Can you understand that?
I definitely do.
Yeah.
Do
Why
you?
do women
Yeah,
always
of course
have
I
a
do.
double standard?
I don't know.
How is it a double standard when I have an open relationship? He also has an open relationship. We're just pointing like the Spider-Man. Do you not love your partners?
Huh?
You don't love your partners, your girlfriends. You have several girlfriends, right? Or do you have one? Yeah, do you love him? Do you love
See
your
how he's
girlfriends?
quiet?
Ooh, I can hear them right now. Be crying out there, okay?
You see how he's quiet? Whenever they're met with logic, silence. You can see the rage in his eyes. He didn't want to get out of character because there were people around. But do you see what I mean? How to become an alpha male. It said, do not be emotionally available. Emotional unavailability is the fastest way to get a woman to not find you attractive. If you think that's gonna attract more women, you're wrong. The other one was like, don't feed into temptations and urges. I agree, because discipline, especially sexual discipline, and not falling into like lust can save you from a lot of things. Look at Shannon Sharp. Look at Shannon Sharp. How he ruined his life in an instinct because of lust. I digress.
Her purity.
There's nothing else
gotcha.
going on
It's
there.
it's respect.
It's not like how passionate is she or what experiences does she have. Nothing like that. It's just like how
Well,
pure is she? How untouched is she? Like
I
a
mean,
child.
That's it? That's what you
that's
care
not
about?
it, but it goes a long way for a man to be able to have those experiences with you instead of having to step in and change your mind. You know what I mean? So if you've been dealing with a man for
So you want to mind control a
no,
child?
it's not control. It's just having that shock factor. Just having that ability to say, I'm the one who gave her these prefaces. You know,
Pride
she got it from me.
situation.
Sounds
These men want to date children, I'm telling you. A lot of these alpha male standards are qualities of a child. They want purity. They want control. They want a woman who hasn't experienced anything. They want to be the first to introduce them to a lot of things. You want to date a child, and that's disgusting. Why is purity the first thing you're looking for in a woman? Are you pure? They're not pure themselves. If you were to ask this man what his body count is, I guarantee you'll be disgusted. I think men genuinely forget that. I think men forget that someone who does not have sexual discipline, someone who is open to anybody, is also equally unattractive to women. That shit isn't cute. I just feel like if you have a certain standard, you should be the standard that you are looking for. You can't be asking for a pure woman who hasn't experienced anything if you're not a pure man. Why does it have to be you that introduces the woman to things?
It's like you're trying to find someone really
To,
young
like,
with no
shape them or
experience
something,
that
to,
is
like-
because you're so insecure
Why
that
do-
someone else
why do-
might
why
have
do-
been beforehand there.
Adam, why would
That's
you
what
want
it
a
sounds
woman
like.
that had experience with other? Why,
Because you're
how would,
insecure.
hold on,
So
how would you feel,
dramatically.
Adam, if a woman came up to you and y'all got together and y'all getting ready to do the do, and she said, "Hey, this is my favorite position." Instead of, wouldn't it be better if
All right,
you?
well, all right, you want me to answer that?
Why? You see what I mean? He doesn't even realize how simple-minded he is. The only thing on his mind is he's so controlled by his flesh. If I was straight, this is not attractive. Like, I don't know who convinced these men this is like an attractive quality. Like, they asked you qualities you look for in a woman, and the first thing on your mind is sex positions, how many people they've been with.
I've heard the saying soldier's eyes. So there's a saying that they use in Europe. They were talking about the men who went to World War II and they came back and there was something different about their eyes. Like all the bad things they seen was etched onto their eyes. And it's a real thing. If I ever have beef with someone, I can look him in the eyes and know if he's about it or not. You're not going to be able to imitate being a G. You have to go out there and you have to suffer as a man. You got to go through trauma to be a G as a man. Too many dudes out here are trying to imitate. That's what all this fucking shit is. You're talking about game. You're trying to be something you're not. The real game is to be the man. You're not going to ever have a look in your eyes until you've done it for real, my friend. I've been in 87 professional fights and far too many outside of the ring and cage. So you got a lot of work to do before you can look like me.
You want to be a G? You want to be a G? Shut the fuck up.
First of all, I'm not a misogynist, because a misogynist is someone that puts down women. I exalt women to their rightful role. Women are supposed to be women, not men. And every time somebody says that a woman is equal to a man and does what a man could do, and you're actually abusing and denigrating women.
And look at all the fucking idiots in the background clapping like he's saying something so profound. It's a bunch of idiots telling each other they're not being idiots. This is how they get away with it, because they have other stupid people behind them patting them on the back like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. And like I said, a lot of these standards, they want women to be in their roles. But a lot of these men, especially the alpha men, they don't even assume the male role that they claim they have. They want women to be in their feminine role, to submit. But they can't even lead. They can't even provide. A lot of them don't even have jobs. The amount of stories I've heard from my straight friends, the amount of Reddit stories I've heard, the amount of experiences I've heard from women, these men, they're not who they say they are. They're broke. They're not ambitious. The only way to make themselves feel better is to control women. That's the only way they feel bigger than what they actually are. A true man, a real man, is not doing any of this stuff. I feel like to have this much hate in your heart towards a gender, it just means you don't attract them easily. It just means women coming to you is not an easy thing. Because one thing about women, we have insanely great intuition, and we may not see it in the beginning, but eventually this type of character flaws, it will be noticed and you will get left. And it's giving that a lot of women have left him. Many, and those losers in the back have probably gotten left by women because of their disgusting mindsets. They're so insecure, but instead of like noticing their own insecurities and trying to figure out ways to be better, they just push that anger onto other women instead of like doing some self-reflections and asking, why is it that I keep getting left? Maybe my mindset and my ideology is not conducive. Maybe it's not fair. Maybe it doesn't make these women feel seen, heard. But no, they're stupid. They're stupid. But they're not lonely enough. The male loneliness epidemic, let's turn it up a notch. Dead ass. Because I feel like that's the only way they can learn. They've gotten away with this shit for too long.
Women have a unique purpose, and they're special. They're fearfully and wonderfully made by God. I support women. So I'm not a misogynist. I don't put down, you're putting down women by saying women can be men. You're putting down women by saying transgenders can be women. No, they can never be women. Women are special, and no man can just convert and say I'm a woman today. You're putting down women by saying that.
What does transgender people have anything to do with the topic at hand? This is what I mean by they're stupid. This is what I mean they're like stupid. This is what I mean. You can't start an argument and then bring on another issue that has nothing to do with the situation. You're speaking about trans women. Why? Like, shut up, shut up, shut up. 8 things men should never say to women. Did you enjoy that? Can I kiss you? Did you finish? Can I hold your hand? What would you like to do? Where do you want to sit? I would never leave you. You mean the world to me. Men are not lonely enough. I thank God every day. I thank God every day I'm a lesbian. I feel so bad for my straight friends sometimes because this is the type of shit they gotta deal with. I feel like not all men are like this, but there's a large group of them that genuinely think like this. Did you finish? And this is why there's an orgasm gap. This is why 86.1% of women claim they don't orgasm because they don't even care. They don't even consider your enjoyment. They don't even try. But you're the alpha man. You're the man. You're the man. But you can't even please your women. What are you here for? Why are you there?
I'm going to give you ladies the best advice you've ever gotten in your life. So listen up. You can take it or not. When you deal with a man, he puts you in one of 2 categories. the sex only category or the potential wife category. Okay? If you have certain habits or certain experiences that you guys claim you think is valuable, he's going to put you in the sex only category and never tell you that. He just will hang out with you at 2 o'clock in the morning, maybe take you out here or there, maybe a day here or there, but he's never going to commit to you. Because men, just like you put guys in the friend zone, we put you on the sex only zone. We have girls that we're going to commit to and girls we're not going to commit to.
You are a podcaster. What value are you bringing? What value are you bringing to the table? Aside from embarrassment.
We have girls that we're going to commit to and girls we're not going to commit to. The more experience you have, the less likely a man's going to commit to you because men want to be the first one for a girl. Men value purity. Women sell purity, men sell success.
It says there are 3 types of alpha males. The first is the camel, the second is the lion, and the third is the child. To Nietzsche, the camel is the lowest of these 3 because what the camel is good at, it's able to support the worries of the world on its shoulders and has the strength to continue forward in spite of it. But to Nietzsche, the lion reigns supreme over the camel because the lion is able to cast off the weight of the world. The lion is able to go out into reality and take what is his. But in order to go from camel to lion, a man must individuate. He must not simply be able to suffer. He must be able to take that suffering and to create a better life for himself as a result of it. But then the level which reigns supreme over the others is the level of the child. This is achieved once the lion has gone out into the world and accomplished what he wants to accomplish for himself simply because he can. The child has no judgment, has no worries, and is able to play with the world around him with an innocence that allows him to behave outside of the binds of good and evil, because children don't view the world through the lens of morality. They view it through innocence. So the question that remains is this: are you a child, are you a lion, or are you a camel?
Are those the only 2 options you have? To be a child, a camel, or a lion? You aspire to be a child? I'm done. That was a waste of my fucking 8 minutes. I can't believe videos like this are on someone's For You page as we speak. I can't believe it. I can't believe that this type of content is on somebody's For You page and they're eating that shit up. They're clicking save. They're clicking repost. It blows my mind. It actually, like, to my straight women, I'm so sorry y'all gotta deal with this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is the options you guys have. Yikes. Yikes. I don't think all men are like this. I've genuinely met some great, amazing men. They are just regular human beings, considerate human beings with morals, with values, who are very secure within themselves, that they don't feel the need to control their partner. There's men out there that are like that. Would I say it's the majority? I don't know. You tell me. I think at some capacity, every man thinks one of these things is true. And that... You guys tell me. Comment down below. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Am I just a man-hating lesbian? Comment down. Let me know. Let me know. Maybe I'm just a hater. Maybe. Listen, I'll take it. Because that was some bullshit. That was some bullshit. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was, you know, like I predicted, I lost some brain cells. They have never picked up a book. Like, where are they getting these ideas from? Listen, to each their own. My conclusion on this video is men are not lonely enough. They're not lonely enough. Let's turn it up a notch. They need to be humbled. They've gotten away with this shit for too long. And a lot of women have had to suffer. If you unfortunately happen to be straight, keep an eye out for those red flags. Like I said, not all men are like this, but listen, these type of men exist. They're lurking in the shadows, just waiting to ruin your life. Please be alert, be aware of the signs, and trust your intuition, trust your gut. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Bye.